WideSide Sports.
My bad. I didn't realize it was that late.
It's okay, buddy.
Okay.
Welcome into the program. Seth's a piece of shit.
I am a piece of shit. I am a piece of shit.
Probably didn't need to talk all that much beforehand, but we did.
We got into
we
it,
did.
and it's fine because I like to talk to you.
We need
so
to be friends first.
We are
lovers second.
Is that how it has
I
to
mean,
go?
podcast partners second. That's what I meant. That's what I meant to say.
That's what I did it. I did it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I like girls.
Boobs.
Boobs.
Boobs are cool.
Boobs are cool.
That guy has some funny stuff,
He does
man.
got some funny stuff.
Some of it gets a little over the top of like,
Yeah.
all right, you kind of went too far on this. But
yeah. The one of my favorite ones is when he's like the reporter that's talking to Tyson, and Tyson tells him that he's gonna fuck him in the ass, and he's like,
yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, my bad. Wow.
The one that I sent you yesterday about the courtroom.
Yeah.
Did you happen to flip on the comments of how many people didn't understand what that was?
It was fake.
It's like, this is bullshit. They can't do that. This is how we treat people. It's like, it's from The Onion.
Yeah, it's funny.
Pretty funny.
It is funny when he said nobody should have to be tried like a black man.
Yeah,
like,
and that was like the comments were like all of like that's not.
It's not real, guys. It's a Jesus.
It's fake.
Fake.
It's a skit.
Yeah,
it's funny. It's supposed to be funny, and it is funny.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's really funny. Oh,
all right, man.
You know what's funny?
What's that?
Like the first 3 weeks of college football. Like, it's funny because you're super excited.
Yeah.
And then it's the first 3 weeks of college football.
Nobody plays
anybody. You have about one game per week that seems to be okay. Now, last night, yesterday you had Michigan, USC. You had the Tennessee Oklahoma game was interesting. It was never a good game because Tennessee was always in command.
Yeah,
but it was at least it wasn't 50-0.
Right.
Michigan USC was a fun game. But again, it's like it's still the first 3 weeks of 4 weeks now. It's like, all right, now let's go. Now we're going to get into some of the nitty gritty here coming up. But it's just funny how it's like you're super excited and then you're like, I'm excited, and I'm like, where are the good games?
Yeah. I was so upset with that USC game.
Oh yeah,
at Lincoln Riley.
Yeah,
of like, buddy, there's 4 minutes left. Why are you throwing? Then you get the comment. Well, he's got to complete those passes. One, they weren't available.
Yeah.
Like, you can't block, period.
Yeah.
And then you run a screen pass, and they didn't even touch. Like, you still have to hit the guy.
Yeah.
But, if you just run that, Michigan should have got the ball back with, 2:30.
Yeah. Yeah. Depending on how often they use their timeouts. Something. At very worst,
they have no timeouts. Yeah,
and they get it back with closer to 3, I guess.
And everybody's like, "Well, they can't run the ball." It's like, no, they've been successful. Cool. That's the only thing they've done.
Yeah,
in the second half is run the ball.
Yeah,
you can't be throwing. They're high percentage screen. No, run the fucking ball.
Yeah,
if you get a first down, it's
Game's
almost pretty much over.
Yeah,
and then when Michigan gets it you're playing run-stop defense, why don't you just play regular? They've gotten 9 yards this half.
Yeah.
Just play regular defense. Because in run-stop defense, if you don't tackle them at the line of scrimmage, it's a fucking problem because you only have a safety.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not great at tackling.
No.
But that's class, the years past when they beat Ohio. That's how Michigan beat Ohio State.
Yeah.
It's 3 plays.
Uh-huh.
2 50-yard touchdowns and then a 60-yard run that ends up, inside the 10 or whatever.
Yeah, like the first half, I was watching it, and I was like, man, this looks like plain old USC again.
Yep.
Can't tackle, can't defend the run. I was like, welcome to the Big Ten. I left, come back, and I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. All right, there you go. Now you made something. So I didn't get to watch a lot of the second half, but it was like same old USC, man. But again, you get in your own head You try to do something fancy with it instead of just doing what works. And again, at worst comes to worst, 230, 215.
Yeah,
they get the ball back, and they only can run the ball.
Yeah.
The quarterback went 4 of 7 for 32 yards passing. Yeah. They only can run the ball.
That is just such a... They're not your opponent.
Yeah.
The clock is your opponent.
Yeah.
Run as much of that as you can.
Yeah.
If you get a first down, that's awesome.
Uh-huh.
If not, you're under 3 minutes with a team that cannot throw the football.
Yeah, exactly. And you didn't make them use a single timeout.
Yeah.
To where they used all of them to keep it away from you. You had to start using yours.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is crazy. Crazy.
And then, you're in a pass situation where Michigan can only rush 3 and you can't block them.
Yeah.
Like the amount of pressure they got, it was like, how was that? Hey, maybe you can't run the running back out into the flat. Maybe he needs to hit somebody first because...
It's really, really, I don't know. It's wild to me how some of these really, really big programs, they struggle to find offensive line coaches.
Yeah.
Because there's some good ones out there.
Yeah.
There's some really good ones out there. And, I mean, take a USC. Lincoln Riley has been a head coach now since 2017.
Yeah.
Right? When he was at Oklahoma. And you're telling me you haven't met anybody along the way that can help you out.
Yeah.
There's not somebody that can make your offensive line better. Your offensive line was really good at Oklahoma.
Yeah.
You ran the football pretty successfully.
That was his offense was based on running.
I remember. I was there. I watched it. Between Joe Mixon and Baker Mayfield.
Yep.
Because Baker ran. People forget that.
Yeah.
And then you get Jalen. Then you get Kyler. Or vice versa. However the hell it worked.
Yep.
It's like, yeah, you ran the football. Your offensive line was pretty good.
Yeah.
It's some good ones. Now you get to USC, it's like, and you're telling me nobody wants to come to USC and coach? That's a lie. I don't know. It's just weird. Look at Ohio State.
Terrible.
They have premier coaches everywhere except for the offensive line.
And they suck. They just, now yesterday with Ohio State, they're obviously just better than that team. But, they weren't blocking anybody. And I'm going to tell you what. Their defensive line's fucking terrible.
Yeah.
They got shoved around by Marshall.
Yeah. I don't know.
If you don't blitz, you don't get any pressure.
Yeah.
That scares me of Ohio State. I'm out on, they will not win a national championship this year.
No.
When they play somebody with an offensive line, like an SEC team or a Michigan, they're going to get, because Marshall just showed you what to do. Hey, spread it out and block these guys.
Yeah.
And we're going to be able to run the ball.
I tell you, the only thing that doesn't scare me about, Oregon scares me because they have the speed to make the big play. Wisconsin and them, no. No. Michigan doesn't even scare me. It's like, I have to believe that guy has to pass first.
Right.
Because, don't get me wrong, super athletic.
Right.
Super good runner. Really bad at throwing the football. Really bad.
Right.
So he's got to show me that he can pass first.
I'm talking when you run into...
When you get to the playoffs and stuff. Yeah,
when you run into Georgia or a Tennessee or you're going to get shoved around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. It's shocking to me that you can't get anybody else to... at least try. You know how many former Ohio State players were pretty good offensive linemen? I don't know. We have old Mangold to call.
Yeah.
Nick Mangold to call. See, hey, Mr. Pace, what are you doing? Can you come in and help out a tad?
Notice you're at most of the games.
Yes, exactly. Any chance you want to help out?
But he's one of that offensive line coach been there, I think, almost the whole time. It's one of Dave's buddies.
Yeah, and I know. Fry sucks.
That's the only. That's the only thing they don't recruit well at.
Mm-hmm.
They don't get high end recruits at the offensive line.
No, and I don't need it. I need fucking guys who want to beat the hell out of somebody and are mean. And
now,
just crazy, just some crazy offensive linemen.
I did see this on TikTok. It was got into it's these two guys, the podcast, it's Ohio State based podcast, and they're deep in the fucking weeds.
Yeah,
listening to interviews with people that I just can't.
Yeah.
But showing clips and listening to an interview with an offensive lineman at Ohio State that talked about for his first 2 years, they wouldn't even be tired at the end of practice.
Yeah, which is crazy.
And then this year says, yeah, we're working. Of like, well, that's very obvious of why your team fucking sucked.
Yeah.
Like, you don't practice. They're not, like, it's like a very relaxed kind of like, that's why you get beat by these teams that are, I mean, Jesus Christ, it's very famous that Georgia calls it Bloody fucking Tuesday.
Yeah, exactly.
They're working. And you're up here and saying you're not even tired at the end of practice?
Yeah. I actually have time to do my own homework.
Yeah. That's what the cheerleaders are for.
Yeah. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I mean, you go into, now I'm not saying Michigan State's all that great, but they're going to come in and battle.
I'm going to tell you what. This next month ain't.
No, it's not easy for them.
Michigan State, Iowa, Nebraska, Oregon, Penn State.
Those are the Michigan State, Iowa, Oregon, Nebraska, Penn State are the next 5 games.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy.
And Nebraska gives them troubles every year.
Every year. At least it's at Ohio State. It's not in freaking Nebraska, so that's nice. Now you go to Eugene on October 12th.
I think they lose that game.
They lose that game for sure. Fuck Peacock.
Yeah. That next week's game's on Peacock.
Yeah. That's stupid as shit. The hell?
Got to get one.
Yeah. Dumb.
Which is that a night game?
Says TBD.
For next week? They haven't announced that yet?
They haven't announced that yet.
Fucking losers.
Yeah. Everything but the Michigan game is TBD.
Yeah. Big noon kickoff is ruining fucking college football.
It is. It sucks.
It's so stupid.
And they are terrible to listen to.
Yeah.
They're hard to listen to.
I love Gus.
No, I'm saying the Fox Noon kickoff guys.
Yeah. And what they do.
I don't need to hear everybody talk. I don't need to hear everybody talk.
Nobody fucking watches that because you know how they do that?
What?
Big noon kickoff. So they put whatever the Big Ten game is.
Mm-hmm.
Have you noticed that they don't kick that game off till about 12:15?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, you told me that. So what they
do is the actual Big Noon kickoff show technically runs till then, and then everybody tunes in for the game. So you get 5 million Ohio State fans that tune in for the game. And they say, look how many people watched our pregame.
Yeah.
That's not real. That's what they tried to pass that off last year at that the Big Noon kickoff show had like 18 million viewers. It's like, no, you didn't kick the game off till 12:15. It's Ohio State and Michigan. Everybody was watching.
I'm sorry, but College Game Day is 10 times better.
Yeah.
10 times better. Even without McAfee, it was 10 times better.
Yeah.
Just to hear those guys talk, it was way better than having to hear whoever the hell you talk.
Man, it's tough. It's tough for coach.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yep.
You can't understand them. And Kirk has to, kind of.
Yeah.
Like you could see yesterday, my brother pointed that out of there was a script on the table and Kirk was kind of looking at it, and when he'd say something, you'd see Kirk react to that's not what's
on there.
Of
yeah, I know they got to make him retire soon.
But that's one of those things too of you should be able to go out on your own.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to force you out, buddy, but you're incoherent. You can't.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's had some great moments on there too. I mean, fuck it. When he throws it, that's one of the greatest TV moments ever. It's so great when he calls a little kid a midget. Listen here, midget. Yeah, I mean, he's got some great ones. He's got some great moments on there, and it's just time. And you don't even have to replace him.
No,
you don't have to replace him with anybody
because you already have everybody that you needed.
You don't need. He's gone. Saban steps right in, and we're fine.
Yeah.
And again,
Saban's great.
He has
a personality.
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
I love that after that second week, everybody on the internet was like, Saban's going to quit because of McAfee. He hates him. He can't stand it because one picture that was taken of him looking at him.
My favorite was when
they look like they're best fucking friends.
I
mean,
my favorite is it must have been a commercial break. And McAfee's dancing. And Saban's
that's it.
Yeah, Saban's looking at him what the fuck? He's who cares?
And that's why everybody said that Saban was going to quit because of that. Because he doesn't like the antics of McAfee.
Oh my God. Why is he on a show every week?
Then you watch them interact. It's no, they seem to get along quite well.
Quite well. Because you can have respect and be goofy all at the same time. Watch his show. He's very respectful to about everybody, but a few people.
Yeah. Oh, fucking Chuck, man. He had it tough.
Dude, he did. He did.
Get my ass eaten out by Tina.
Sorry, like, Tina. What?
And just AJ going,
yeah, just
congratulations or whatever it was.
Yeah, whatever he said. And then Purdy beating his balls or something like that.
Jerking the ball off.
Yeah.
And it was something else like later after he'd said that he's like, well, they're going to go down on him. And it's like, what? Chuck,
come
get
on.
it under control, man.
Yeah, man, come on.
But that after everybody starts laughing, they start chiming in, and he just going, you guys are fucking pigs.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Tina.
Sorry, Tina.
Oh, God, that's the greatest.
I had no idea the whole, now I don't, it's a little too much when we have to get, like, I like Kuiper around draft time. I don't like when they do, like, the other stuff.
Yeah.
It's just a little too much for me. It's not as funny as what, the very first time when he did it, when they drafted Jordan Love.
Oh,
obviously,
God.
that video when he just yells, fuck.
God
like,
damn it.
Yes, like, that's great. And then draft time, it's fine, too, but I don't really need any other time. But I had no idea that Kuiper really is trying to ban
Cover 2,
which is crazy. Crazy.
Dude, what, like, you're yelling at a fucking fence.
Yeah.
Like, what,
yeah.
And it just fucking destroyed him.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is just awesome. Because, I mean, Kuiper has nothing.
No.
Like, Kuiper means nothing to anybody. I don't need his. Even when I was a kid, I was like, when he would give out I'm like, I feel like I could do this. You know what I mean? I could tell you anything that, they could go here.
And you're basing your board off, like, you talk to people.
Mm-hmm.
I understand you watch a lot of tape and everything. That's fine. But you're also talking to GMs and shit and going, well, what do you guys think? What do you think of this guy? What do you, okay.
Yeah, that's great.
That's great.
And you have to.
Todd McShay did the same thing, and it seemed like he was drunk most of the time, apparently. I assume he got let go because it was a drinking problem.
Yeah.
Because he looked drunk on that fucking sideline. It's like the last game that he did. Like, tone it down. Tone it down.
The thing that I get, it's like, you didn't base off of your judgment on. You had to learn from somebody.
Yeah.
So you've either watched somebody, talk to people who scout.
Yeah.
To get your grades on people.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, that's fine, but you have to tell people that. Don't just come up with this shit on your own. And you know, there's the Kuiper way of the Kuiper grade. It's like, no, somebody taught you how to look at somebody and who's a good football player and who's not.
Yeah.
Because you have no experience.
Yeah.
You were never a GM. You were never a scout. Like you just
watch football.
You watch football. You're a fan. That's what I'm saying. Like, we could do that. Like, there's 3 dudes on TikTok, my TikTok feed, because I get football who think they're 3 friends and and they are annoying as fuck. And I honestly don't know why we're not on famous things like that. And because they just have no idea what football is.
You gotta start doing video.
They just have no idea what football is. Now, this is their job. So, like, I get
understand,
it.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I watch a lot of stuff of, like, guys that getting contracts from Fox and stuff, and they're doing internet shows of, like, we're way better than that.
Yeah.
But also, we don't put any effort in because we're 2 chubsters that are lazy.
And we have other things that going on.
Other things.
If this paid for everything, you know, for sure.
I mean, I guess it's on my part, too, of, like I, you know, obviously I work a lot, but, like, I have time.
Yeah.
Like, I could do some things. Also, like TV.
Yeah. TV's
and
great.
Masturbation.
Yeah. Takes a lot of time.
It takes a while. Because I give up a lot of times. I'll get halfway through and be like, no.
I'm hungry.
I know. Yeah.
I could eat.
I can't. My left arm's getting tired. I go lefty.
I want
to go righty.
Reverse lefty?
No, I'm too good right-handed.
Oh.
So I go lefty to get some better coordination. Helps my golf game.
Nice.
If I can work that left arm.
Backwards?
Better. Yeah.
Yeah. Like you're pulling down a sleeve?
No, but yeah, I think about that all the time when I see people who's like, how the fuck do you have like 200,000 followers? You're fucking terrible.
I forget what one of the guys said. Oh, it was like they were re-ranking the 2017 draft, the Pat Mahomes draft.
Yeah.
And so they gave like, it was 9 spots and they were giving out 9 names and you had to re-rank them. And it was a blind thing, right? And first one was like Kittle. The guy was like 3. And they're like, it's a pretty stacked list. Like, maybe rethink that. He's like, no, 3.
Yeah.
And he's like, Kittle's easily one of the top 5 tight ends of all time. And I'm like, no, like he's not a top 5.
He's very good.
He's very good. But he's not a top 5 tight end of all time.
Now, if you're basing that off of what tight ends were in the 70s, 100% is the best.
Yes, exactly.
Because he mauls people.
Uh-huh.
You're kind of a wide receiver that can block now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you got to have more.
Yeah, I mean, no.
And I love George Kittle.
Oh, me too. He's fantastic. But he's not a top 5 all time. Sorry.
No.
Just not. I mean, not even close.
No.
I mean, he's top 10, top 15, but so right then and there, I'm like, okay, that's like that I was turned off. At least the other 2 people there were like, put him lower. Use your head.
Yeah.
But again, like they argue about stuff and makes no sense. And I'm like, man, these guys are idiots.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we talk about this shit like that of like, now a lot of it is because I don't like to, like traction wise, like doing like little videos and stuff where you're just talking about, like, I don't mind shitting on somebody like Russell Wilson or something like that, but a lot of it is just so fucking negative, and I fucking hate that.
Yeah.
Of like you can say the guy sucks, that's fine. But the pile on stuff of like, all right, now it seems like you're just doing that to try to get some
views.
I
don't
like that.
No, it's dumb. Yeah, like if you have a reason to say that he's not good and you have statistics that back it up, 100% say it.
Yeah.
But don't just say because I don't like him.
I don't like him, and I get some clickies, some clicky dickies.
Some clicky dickies.
That's what I like to call them.
Perfect. Clicky dickies.
Clicky dicky.
Nice.
Yeah, I think about that all the time when I watch these guys of like, it's a Fox-based YouTube show of like, that only gets like 3,000 views.
Yeah.
It was like, you're paid by Fox?
Yeah.
3,000 views. Like, what the fuck is that? We got one that we talked about baseball that doesn't even have video to it. It's got like 38,000 views. I mean, what the fuck is that?
What the hell is that? Yeah, I don't get it. It didn't make any sense.
Yeah. But we're just, two pissed off tubsters because we're not famous. I'm not famous and well-to-do.
No.
I'm not going to say rich.
No. I'm going to be rich.
I'm going to be rich.
I'm going to be rich. I think we're better than that.
We're better than most people.
Oh, 100%.
Obviously.
Obviously. We have a podcast.
Obviously. We get something to say.
Yeah. People care what we have to say.
Nobody's talking about shitting pants on your show, motherfucker.
Yeah.
As one of your top five topics.
That's a good point. And dicks are up there, too. Maybe that's why we don't have...
No, I think so. They were talking about eating ass.
Yeah, you're right.
That's a fucking national show.
Yeah.
Or worldwide, actually.
Yep. Thanks, Siri.
She chiming in on ass eating?
Yeah, she said I figured as much.
Syrup or Jello? Or jelly. I think it's jelly.
Pudding.
I prefer syrup. That is the greatest fucking line. Like the fact that everybody knows that from that fucking Locked Up show of like, it's tossing salads. It's either use syrup or jelly. I prefer syrup. Oh, God.
Oh, goodness.
Get your butthole licked.
The other college game that I talked about, the Tennessee-Oklahoma game, it's really shocking how... Now, I don't think Venables is a bad coach because Oklahoma is nothing. But how do you lose recruits just by... Like, Oklahoma is still a... I mean, to me, Oklahoma is a blue blood.
Absolutely.
Because they're a original just, powerhouse of college football. It's like, how do you not get people to want to go there? I mean, it's like, now the rumor with him was always that he's an asshole.
Yeah.
And he's not fun to work with.
Like
he does look like it. He kind of looks like a vampire.
That's interesting.
You know what I mean? I haven't seen him in the
Ruthless
daylight.
person in New York City.
Tucson, Arizona.
I'm from here.
That's
how we talk.
Tucson, Arizona.
Because some of those have been popping up, and he's like, just the, how you doing? Go back to your own country. What the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck? Full out nudity. In New York City. No, it's crazy that, and it's crazy they're still ranking 15. Like,
Yeah,
that's my other thing. It's like, you guys aren't good.
No,
you're not a good football team. You gave Tennessee the ball back so many times last night, like fumble after fumble, pick out. It's like, my God.
Yeah, the spot where you could have made it a game.
Yeah.
You got it inside the 10, and then you just fucking gave it right back.
You went shotgun on your own one, and you did a read option.
Yeah. Yeah.
You didn't put hat on anybody.
Yeah.
You didn't even have tight ends in or wings or anything to help get a push.
Like, if you're going to do that, just fucking throw it there.
Yeah, just throw it. Yeah. Like, as soon as they lined up in that, I'm like, there's no way that this isn't a safety. It's like, yeah, it's safety.
Yeah, the guy didn't even come close to getting out. You fucking hit 3 yards deep.
Deep. It's like, my God, man. My God. Yeah. So, I mean, I get stuff like that, but the fact that they're still ranked.
Yeah. Yeah. The fact that their defense, and like, that's his thing.
Yeah.
And your defense.
And he's had some great defenses at Clemson, and the fact that you can't play better.
But oh, dude. Like, Mac Brown needs to step down.
Yeah. It's
like
time.
That is.
Mm-hmm.
I understand James Madison was good last year, and they're a good program. Obviously, they're a AA program.
Mm-hmm.
But for them to hang 70,
yeah.
Like, you put up 50 and got beat by 20.
Yeah.
I mean,
which is
what the fuck?
What the fuck? You know what? A guy I don't think gets talked about enough as like a legit solid head football coach is the dude from fucking Utah.
They didn't even have their starting quarterback.
No, he doesn't play. He's 45 years old and still doesn't play. And they are consistently tough.
Fucking Oklahoma State, man.
Yeah.
Like that's the, hey, if not now, when? Texas and Oklahoma aren't there anymore. This is your time to win the Big 12.
Yeah. Nope.
Hey, your toughest matchup, because Utah's tough matchup.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have their starting quarterback again. And fucking, I guess it got closer down the line, but
yeah, but they were getting after it.
Obviously going to win that game. There was never a
yeah. And then there's a team that right now, in my opinion, if there's a sub whatever top Power 4 school now they call it, that's getting in, like Bowling Green looks tough.
Man.
You play Penn State tough and you play Texas A&M tough.
What'd that end up last night?
26-20.
Yeah.
And that guy missed that fucking field goal.
Yeah.
That guy missed that fucking field goal. That's close. Like, that's too close for comfort. That's a miss.
Yeah. At Penn State.
Yeah.
At Texas A&M. Night game.
At College Station.
Yeah.
And it should have been 23-20.
I'll tell you what, that fucking, I can't remember the guy's name. That receiver for Bowling Green is getting drafted.
Oh, yeah.
Like, these 2 games that he showed on national TV against not powerhouse schools, but big-time schools.
Big-time schools.
Like, he's putting up fucking numbers.
I mean, you can call them powerhouse schools. Penn State's not a slouch.
Texas A&M.
Texas A&M plays SEC football and competes in the SEC.
And that guy is fucking putting numbers up.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, he had 145 last night.
Yeah. He's playing in the NFL.
This is the problem that I have with it. If I'm Texas A&M. He had 8 catches.
Yeah.
Make him throw to somebody fucking else. It's Bowling Green. I know he's their best receiver. Let somebody else beat you.
You can put 3 guys on him.
Yeah, don't give a shit.
And whatever.
Whatever happens.
Hey, we're going to double you at the line with the safety over the top. Good luck.
Good luck. Yep.
We're just going to one-on-one the other guys. So
throw with somebody else.
I'm going to put a fucking defensive tackle out on that guy. I don't think he can. But yeah, that guy's fucking legit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's cool. I mean, it's cool to see
He shook the fuck out of that guy too yesterday.
Oh yeah, he did. Yes, he did. Yep.
But yeah, that's one of those ones of like you have people watching that game last night from NFL teams going,
he's a dude.
When they draft a receiver from Bowling Green in the third round, everybody's going to be like, what are they doing that for? You just got a fucking player.
Yeah.
And you was
for
able
nothing.
to wait till the third round. Like that kid's a player.
Yeah. And then everybody else is kind of, Illinois beating Nebraska is kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
On Friday night, which is still the stupidest thing ever.
I hate that.
Yeah.
Obviously, I work fairly early on Saturdays. I didn't see any of that game.
No. And again, you have Miami and Virginia Tech this Friday.
Why are we doing Friday games?
I don't know.
Like they can't be rating that much. They can't be getting much viewership.
I can't imagine. I could be wrong.
Now, granted, we live in a high school football area, in a high school football state.
Yeah.
Obviously, I've been in the golf business for quite a while, and it is very known that on Fridays in Ohio at golf courses, when football starts, you ain't got nobody playing golf. Like high school football is a pretty big deal. And it has to be that way in other states.
Yeah, we can't be the only one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can't. We can't be the only state that enjoys
and that was
high
kind of
football.
always hey, we don't fuck with Friday nights thing.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Because the NFL can't.
No,
that's why their Friday night game was in Brazil, because you can't do it in this country.
Yeah,
yeah.
We have this Saturday though in college football. We have some decent games.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have Oklahoma State, Kansas State. You have Louisville and Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Georgia, Alabama. Illinois, Penn State.
Georgia, Alabama's at Alabama, yeah.
Yep. And then you have some lower level games. Arkansas, Texas A&M. Believe it or not, it's two bad teams. It's going to be a good football game.
Yeah. Maybe that guy can finally get fucking fired.
I'd like to. Oh, tits
fucking
McGee.
hate that guy.
I know you do.
Fucking hate him.
Purdue and Nebraska. Nebraska should roll over them, but you have Ole Miss, Kentucky, which could be interesting.
Yeah,
could be interesting. Oklahoma, Auburn, but USC has to then go play with Wisconsin now.
Yeah,
that's a tough go.
Well, yeah, you want to play somebody that'll shove you around up front.
Yeah,
if anything, that's what Wisconsin does.
Yeah, because USC starts out LSU right from the jump. Tough game, fun game to watch. Then they play Utah State, and they go right into Michigan. Then Wisconsin. Then you get a little of a break with Minnesota. And then you play Penn State.
Yeah.
And then Maryland, Rutgers. Okay.
I'm going to tell you what, Rutgers, give them a game.
Yeah. And then you get Washington, Nebraska, UCLA, and Notre Dame to finish.
Yeah.
That's a tough road for him.
Because Shiano's still at Rutgers, right?
Yeah.
And that's his style is smack you in the mouth.
Uh-huh.
And that's kind of the style that USC going to struggle with until they get...
Yeah. I mean, you lose what you're not making the playoffs now.
No.
You lose to Michigan.
They have to win out.
You're not beating Penn State.
Yeah. That's at the Coliseum, too. You might get that one.
You might get that one. You could get that one because that's going to be a night game.
Is it?
Depending, because that's October 12th. So you have like seven
the Ohio
ranked opponents.
Ohio State Oregon game is a night game.
Oh, is it? They finally announced that?
I think so.
Well, there's also like three other ranked teams playing.
You talk about fucking Penn State over, make that a big noon kickoff.
Yeah, no shit. And that's why they may not, because that's why, I know that's why Michigan and USC was 3:30.
Yeah.
They made it yesterday was 3:30 because of the time, so maybe they are being a little smart. But again, like if Nebraska, I mean, they're a shitty pass away from beating Illinois and then being ranked again. So they're not a bad football team. No, Illinois is not a bad football team. And then Notre Dame. Notre Dame is, if you get a good Notre Dame team, but it just depends on what week they want to show up and play.
And then they got worse yesterday because Northern Illinois got beat.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that October 12th is Ohio State, Oregon. Ole Miss, LSU.
Yeah.
Florida and Tennessee, always a big game. That's always a lot of TV around that one, no matter who they are. Penn State, USC. Kansas State and Colorado. Doesn't matter. Kansas State's ranked. Colorado's playing them. They're going to get TV time. And that one might be a night. What are the day after dark ones? Purdue. Never mind. Illinois and them. Texas and Oklahoma. It's Red River Rivalry.
Yeah.
That one might be it's not a big noon game. That might be
a noon game.
That one would be a noon game.
That's usually when they do that.
This is 3:30 on here.
I don't understand that too. Sometimes when you get a day like that, that the networks don't talk to each other and then you'll catch that it's like we have 8 really good games. Let's put 6 of them on at fucking 3:30.
Well, here we go. This one says on my ESPN app, Georgia and Mississippi State.
Oh, that's not a good game.
No, it's not a good game, but it still hasn't been TBT. This could be flexed. It's either going to be 3:30 or 4:30. Or between 6 and 8. That's what this says. Ole Miss and LSU is a night game between 6 and 8. It's not confirmed yet. And then Florida is going to be either 3:30, and Florida and Tennessee is either going to be 3:30, 4:30, or between 6 and 8.
Yeah.
And that's my only. And then Texas, Oklahoma is already confirmed at 3:30. So you're going to put Ohio State and Oregon at your big noon kickoff out at noon.
Mm-mm. I'm pretty sure they said that's a night game.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Could be wrong. Because
No.
I think that was one.
It's not. There's no message on here.
How they can sell that off. Like they have those open for bid games. I was thinking that was one of them that got.
Well, I mean, then you're looking at Penn State USC being your noon game there. Because I don't see another really Big Ten game that's worth. Because you're not putting Purdue, Illinois as your big noon game.
Because that's just one of like a 9 o'clock local.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
You're fucking up the system.
Yeah, I mean, it needs to be a night game.
Yeah.
Hell, there's a couple games on there that needs to be a night game. Once you guys schedule that really shitty. But
knowing them, what they would do is they'd make it a night game local.
Yeah.
It'd be like a fucking 10 o'clock kick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what the fuck are we? I mean.
Yeah. I'll do it.
I'll do it.
I'll do it, but it's not going to be fun.
But it's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be like a 5 o'clock. It's if that's not an 8 o'clock game, it's like, come on, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Even though
we'll see.
3:30 is kind of that's a prime spot, man. That's a good fucking.
See, I know as a fan, I like the night games because I can still go do shit during the day.
Oh yeah, but I don't do anything.
I know. I know.
What are you doing? Fucking apple picking?
Yeah. I have kids and my wife likes to go do shit, so.
Yeah, I understand.
Pumpkin patch. At some point in time, there'll be a pumpkin patch trip.
But that seems like that should be coming up rather quickly as opposed to.
It is, but I don't want to go when it's fucking 90 on a Saturday and sweat my dick off in the middle of a cornfield.
It'll only be in the 70s next week, pal.
Yeah, I know.
It's coming down.
It's also the 4-year-old. He's going to be turning 4 next Friday, so.
Oh.
Yeah, so there'll be a party, and then that's it. That's all he gets.
Hell yeah.
Well,
it's not a baby oil party. It'd be just fine.
No, it's not. He's 4.
You could still use baby oil at that age.
I guess.
It's technically what it's for.
I don't know if I ever used baby oil when they were babies because, dude, I remember the first time that he was born and it was just him and I. It was like a Christmas break, so it was just him and I.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, I need to shower. I'll just pick him up.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's weird for me anyway.
Yeah.
I think I kept my underwear on. And
that's weird.
I'm just kidding.
That made it weird.
But I didn't know what to do. I'm like, well, how the hell do I put him down and then lather myself up?
It's just a running water shower.
Yeah. So like I'm like I got him locked in, and then I switch arms. Well, when I switch arms, he's fucking slippery as shit now because I have soap all over my arms, dude. He's the slipperiest little bastard in the world. So I quit. I only did that one time.
That's where the walk-in shower, and you just put them in the little fucking thing.
I have the walk-in shower. I mean, we have a walk-in shower.
No,
but
I mean like a true walk-in shower.
So,
like
we have a true walk-in shower. There's no door to it. It's literally like a high school locker room.
10.
There's a bench.
Yeah. Yeah. Sit that bitch up on the bench. I shouldn't have called him a bitch. Why did I say it like it was a fucking beer or something? Yeah, put that bitch on the bar.
Yeah, but he was only like 3 months old at the time, so I was like, I don't know if
Put in the car seat thing or whatever those are called.
in the shower.
Why would you not?
I don't know.
The water's not hitting that area.
No, it's not. But no,
you should have called me. I could have gave you all these.
I should have called you. You just had you come over and help.
And then it's just your son looking at you naked.
Yeah. Hey.
You take a nap now.
Yeah. No, it's not. I mean, I always thought that was going to be weird.
Yeah.
Until, because you have to, they say, and I don't know who the fuck they is, perverts probably, but they say like you have to let them watch you go pee, like so they can learn how to like go pee.
That's fucking.
Yeah, I don't know. My wife told me that. So like I'm like looking up. And then that's where you get the story in Sam's Club. Remember I told you the Sam's Club story? That's a big penis, Dad. Thank you. Thank you. I didn't know what else to say. I just said thank you. Thank you.
That's a big penis, Dad.
Thanks.
Thank
you. Yeah, I didn't. And then everybody else in the bathrooms. Of course, there has to be. It can't just be empty. There's has to be other people.
99% of the time, there's nobody in there.
Yeah, and of course, there's two other stalls, and the urinals are fucking full. God.
Yeah, that's like who he came. I had a little pee shy. I can't have somebody staring at me. I'm trying to pee. What are you talking about?
Now, it's funny.
Fucking perverts.
Yeah. The small one, he's only been 2 for a little bit, but so he's 2. He's just now starting to really like catch on to some things, right? And he thinks everything's just pee.
Yeah.
If I'm taking a dump on the toilet and he walks in because he can't have any alone time.
Yeah.
You peeing? No, but I'm pooping. Oh, you peeing? No, I'm pooping. Oh, pee. Like no, like so he just wants to argue the whole time.
So they have to watch you poop too?
No, like
to learn how to do that.
No, I make sure I try and lock the door. And show him.
Spread your butt cheek.
No, but if I am pooping, now that he's starting to get it, he'll wait in there until I'm done and then want to flush it because he thinks it's funny to flush the toilet. And I'm like, just get out right now.
Yeah. This one might not go down. Yeah. We might have to do some extra work.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Me flush.
Let me show you how to plunger.
Dad, me flush. I don't care. Get out. I'll bring you back in when I'm ready for it to be flushed.
When I'm ready for the flush.
Mm.
There's a big turd in here.
Yes, it is.
Not pee-pee. Poo-poo.
Pee? No, it's poop.
Pee? Big penis, Dad. That's still the green. That's a big penis, Dad.
Yeah.
Thank you, son.
What? The small one says huge.
Oh, my God.
It says huge.
That's a huge dick.
Yes. No. So now I'm waiting on that one. Huge. And I don't know. So obviously they, take a bath together. It's way easier. Yeah. Not me including them. Yeah. Those two together.
Yeah.
Well,
I figured that was
that I don't Molly bathes them more than I do because I can't stand it. It's annoying to me. But anyway, they must have had a talk a while ago that we only touch our junk. Like we don't touch somebody else's, right?
Yeah.
And so I gave him bath today and I'm getting him dressed and the small one goes, just mine. Touch. Just mine. And I'm like, yeah, but you only touch yours. You don't touch anybody else's. Dad. Like, no, you don't touch mine. No, you don't. You only touch yours. And he went, okay. He said, no touch mom. I said, no, we don't touch. He goes, no touch mom penis. No, we don't touch mom's penis. No, we don't. And then you hear the big one in the back. Mom doesn't have a penis. It's like, okay, we're not getting into the conversation. She goes, Mom doesn't have a penis. She's a mom. She's a girl. I said, yeah, no, okay, but we don't have, we're not going to do that. And then you hear the small one go, oh. It's like, you have no clue what the hell he just said.
Yeah.
It's like, this is a fun conversation. Just get your pants on. Let's head downstairs.
All right, this is over.
We're going to have the Bluey episode on this one.
Yeah. This is a cock.
Yeah. And then so then it got into, I said they don't touch mine. And then, the older one goes, we don't let anybody touch it either. Like, no, we don't let anybody touch us, whatever. We get into the serious. Then he goes, I give somebody $100, touch mine. And I said, what? That's what he said. Those were his words. I swear to God. I said, what did you say? He goes, I'd pay him $100 to touch mine. And I was like, buddy, we don't say that. We don't let anybody touch ours ever. He was like, okay.
It's about to go on rate.
God damn. Just give him $100.
You don't even know what $100 is.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, and I've never said that before. I've never been in a casual conversation and being like, "Hey, I'll give you $100 to touch my penis." I've never done that ever. So I was like, God, what's going on? Power Rangers is getting interesting. What's some interesting talk?
Give him $100.
Yeah.
Touch mine.
Touch mine. That's what he said.
That's fucking great.
Yeah.
Those are the ones where like you wish you had a camera on.
Oh God,
like,
yeah.
That one's going. There's going to be some judgment out there, but that one's going.
That one's good. Yeah. I wish I did have a camera on some of them because some of them are just funny as hell to catch. Or like when the small one's pretty funny. Obviously, you've been around him enough to know how ornery he is.
Yeah.
And his thing now is he's always had a ball of football. The sport, he doesn't really give two shits about TV.
Yeah.
He likes a ball, likes to kick it, throw it, whatever. Now he's been watching my football games, so he sees what tackling is.
Yeah.
And he threw the ball to the older one and said, hit him. And then out of nowhere, it just launched himself and just fucking took him out. And then got up and clapped for himself. He went, yeah. I'm like, holy shit. And then the big one goes, all right, my turn. And throws it to him and just bulldozes him over. And I'm like, all right, that's enough. We're not going to, no more tackling. We're not going to practice tackling right now. We'll practice it later. He's like, okay, we'll just practice catching and throwing. I said, good.
Yeah, there you go.
No more tackling. God. Yeah, I'm like, dude, you outweigh him by again another probably 20 pounds, man. Like, you're almost a foot taller than him, too. Like, you're going to hurt him. I know he's mean and he's tough. He's a tough little bastard, but you're going to hurt him. That's tile in the kitchen you're tackling on.
That's the like the little one, like, obviously he's so much of a mean mugger.
Mm-hmm.
Of, like, if he shakes one of those tackles, he's just going to.
Oh, yeah. Just fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice
bitch.
try, bitch. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
God.
Oh, man.
I did have one this last week I didn't tell you about. So I get a text message at night, and it's a picture of a hornet's nest.
Oh.
And it's kind of at the swimming pool, and like the picture of it, like I can see the top of like the swing set and stuff that's down there. I'm like, okay, fuck, I better get that. That, somebody's gonna get tagged.
Yeah.
So the next morning, 5:00 in the morning, I go in there, unlock the pool, and I drive my cart in so I can get that lined up because it's only 60. I understand they're not active.
Yeah.
But they can be. It's not cold enough for them to not be active.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, I got that, those long shot cans. And I'm kind of on my cart, and I spray the fuck out of it, jump my cart, boom, I'm out of there. And I'm like, supposed to let it sit for 24 hours.
Yeah, yeah.
So I let it sit, and I'm like, all right, I'll cut that down the next day. It was actually a pretty nice shaped one, like if somebody wanted it.
Yeah.
So then the next day I get busy, and then the following day is a Monday. I'm like, I got time. We had an outing. So I tell the one guy, he's like, hey, I sprayed that. I haven't cut it down yet. But he's like, cut what down? I said, the hornet's nest. I said, I can show you where it's at. We go over because you can see it from the chipping green. I go, it's right there. And then I pause, and he goes, yeah, that's fake. They hung a bunch of fake ones to keep hornets out there, and I sprayed the fuck out of it.
That's hilarious.
But at like 5:00 in the morning with dew covered,
it just looks the same.
Sun up, 100%. Like you can see through it. It's like it looks like one of those Chinese lanterns, like that kind of paper.
Yeah,
I'm like, that's very obviously fake, and I just like a whole fucking can.
Why is that a decoration?
It's not a decoration. They put them up there because it to keep other hornets out.
Ah, okay.
There's like, and he goes, yeah, there's one there. There's like 5 of them over there. I'm like,
okay,
no.
So like another hornet wouldn't go into somebody else's
because they're not going to go into different territory. I don't know if they work or not, but
gang
ain't
members.
any fucking hornets in that one. I'll tell you that.
At the east side corner.
Yeah.
West side.
I said, well, that's a hell of a thing because you know how hard those long shots spray.
Oh, that it didn't like rip it or
I didn't
something.
blow a hole right through.
Yeah,
but it's like, I popped a whole can up there.
That's crazy.
He's like, yeah, that's fake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fuck,
dude, they fucking hurt.
I'm running away. Like,
yeah, they fucking hurt. Like my 2 are allergic to the sting.
Oh yeah,
which is kind of funny.
You just swell up.
They were in like one of those like play school houses.
Yeah.
You know, like the outside ones.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God. Like my grandma's house. And they started freaking out and screaming. And I'm like, what the heck? And they come running in. There's like, one of them got bit like 6 times.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, man, like, that was really nice because you killed all 5 of those. He's like, I killed them. I'm like, oh, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. My bad. No, you didn't. No.
I think was you around when I got tagged in the face? I got hit in the face like 3 times over it was on 18, you know, that bunker where you get some ground hornet kind of thing. So I got tagged in right around my eye 3 times and like 1 in the ear.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, no big deal. I take Benadryl and stuff and, whatever. Then the next morning is like Saturday morning, so I wake up, come into work. Dude, it looked like I'd been in a fight with Tyson.
Oh, man.
Like the half of my face was so swollen that my eye was almost shut. And my ear was so swollen, like my lobe felt like it was going to touch my shoulder.
Oh, my God.
So then I walk into the pro shop, 6-7 hours it takes before that starts going down.
Yeah.
I walked into the pro shop and Daryl's just like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck happened?
It's fucking hornets, man.
You see the other guys.
Yeah.
They don't die after a sting, so they're totally fine.
Yeah.
They just went back home.
Yeah. God. Yeah, they hurt.
Yeah.
They
it
hurt.
doesn't feel well.
No.
That was when I was telling that story of like, I just jumped in my cart and took off because I didn't want to get tagged.
Yeah.
And like people act like, well, you pussy. Like,
no,
I'm not. I just prefer not to get stung.
Yeah, is it
like I can
do you
take
want
it.
To?
Like I can take it.
I don't know anybody who's like, fuck yeah, where's the hornet? Let 40. It sting me. Yeah, I'm 40.
Yeah, they said this. Like, well, what are you running off for? It's like I don't want to get fucking stung. What are you talking about?
I don't know any human being who wants pain.
Yeah,
it's stupid. We running off for? What are you afraid?
You afraid? No, I'm not scared. No. I just would prefer not to.
Yeah. Do you want me to punch you right now?
Yeah.
No. Okay, then you. Yeah.
I'm gonna squeeze your nuts.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe.
That's just the greatest. And everybody knows what that is. Maybe. I'm a baby back ribs.
Chili baby back ribs. I'm gonna eat you. That was like movie. All like it's like the funny part was Rob Lowe was talking about like when he was like improvised.
Yeah, that was.
He's like because he goes that was like the only time I really like broke is when he goes like he wanted to eat him. He said get in my belly. And then he goes, when he started singing the Chili's baby back, he goes, that's when I just started fucking losing it. It's like, why is this a thing?
God, I wish they would have just kept doing those.
They were funny.
They were great.
Goldmember was funnier than hell. Like the Goldmember character was super fucking funny.
Yeah.
And then Dr. Evil got funnier in each one.
Yeah. Because
he just got like more sarcastic and more like fed up with everything.
Yeah.
It's like, how about no, you crazy Dutch bastard?
That's one of the 2 things, people who are intolerant to other people's cultures and the Dutch.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
Isn't that weird?
The eating the skin thing, though, like, come on, man. Like, dude, why did that even, who came up with that?
It's funny, though. Like, it's gross.
Save me from myself.
Save me. Thank you.
That's a good one.
Schmuck on a pancake.
Bong and a blitz. Pipe and a creep.
Pipe and a creep. No? Okay. Smoke on a pancake. Funny.
Yeah.
Funny. My use gold.
I love gold.
So stupid.
This is why we're not famous.
Yeah. Because, we just went on a tangent there. Here
we go. The fuck are they talking about?
Yeah,
Nothing. Talking about a movie that's 20 years old.
I got really upset the other day because I have a lunch duty.
Yeah.
About an hour's worth.
Takes you that long? Oh.
Yeah. No,
you have to work.
Yeah, I have to work the lunch. Yeah, that's a good one. It takes me an hour to eat my lunch.
And duty.
And poop. No, but it was mini corn dog day.
Oh.
And I went, corn dogs for everybody. And they're like, they just like looked at me. I'm like, you guys have never seen Semi Pro, have you? They're like, no, what's that? I'm like, failing you.
Corn dogs, Jackie.
Corn dogs for everybody.
Corn dogs? We ain't even got those.
We don't want to win. We want to win by too much. What do you mean? Corn dogs. Jackie, we don't got corn dogs, Monix. That movie has so many good parts, so many good one-liners in it.
Yeah.
Like the whole, and it makes you laugh hard. Like when he yells, "God damn it, Vakitis, learn fucking English."
Yeah.
Like that whole thing right there is so funny.
The one, and I never looked into what was written and what was actually just if you see a possum, try to kill it.
It's not a pet.
There's no way that was written in the script.
Hell no.
There's no way.
No way. Yeah, we traded a washing machine for it. Even though we need our washing machine, we got to pull the plug. We got to pull the trigger on this one. Stabilize
like when he gets knocked out, they're like just doing a terrible job.
Where's the stretcher? I don't know. Jackie sold it.
He's doing a terrible job.
Supporting his neck. Oh, she's got big old boobies. I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought I was gonna sleep with a couple of you. That never worked out.
Oh my god!
Great movie.
They just don't make those anymore.
No, they really, really don't. Those kinds of comedies, and you try to be too. I don't know, the whole like being afraid to get in trouble and stuff like that is.
Yeah. I
don't know. Can cause it, but the thing, you make something like that. But I started a movie. It was a Netflix movie. And it's called Incoming, and it's basically a nowadays like American Pie.
Okay.
Right? There's freshmen incoming, they're trying to hook up with all these older seniors. They have older siblings in high school. They're at a party, and then like you can do something like that to where you're having a 14-year-old talk about sex.
Yeah.
And it's okay. And stealing cars, stealing stole their parents' car, trying to buy cigarettes.
Yeah.
But you can't have somebody do something like that, like to make that kind of just funny comedy anymore.
Yeah.
It's just weird. It's just weird to me. No, get me wrong, the movie's funny so far. I mean, I enjoy those. It's like the people, it has like all the same people from, like it's got a bunch of Always Sunny people in it.
Oh, okay.
And it's got a bunch of people from the HBO one with the Righteous Gems, the Gemstones.
Yeah.
It's got a bunch of people in that one in it. So I'm like, there's somebody obviously who had something to do with those two shows did this movie. So because it's the funny chick from Always Sunny and the Mick and you know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
And then like the dirty guy who tries to blackmail Danny McBride in the Righteous Gemstones, he's in it. Bobby Cannavale is in it. The bad guy from, he's in fuck, I can't talk right now. But in a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
In a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Whatever. Anyway. But yeah, it's funny so far. I enjoy it, but it's like, how do you make something like that and it'd be okay, but
yeah, you can't make
just funny movies anymore.
Well, a lot of it is too is like you have to have people willing to, because there is no back end of movies anymore.
Yeah.
Of like, hey, you're not getting $25 million a movie.
Yeah,
that's just doesn't exist anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I still waiting on. That was fucking said well. I'm still waiting on the comedic actor like a Danny McBride or somebody that does his own writing and stuff.
Yeah,
to just. Because, whatever, $5 million or whatever you can make one of those comedies for.
Yeah, exactly.
And just make it on their own, just release it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Of like, hey, I'm just making my own studio and we're just going to YouTube this and we'll make ad revenue.
Yeah. Something like that.
Kind of how Gillish, they paid to shoot tires and then it was going on Netflix. Or not on Netflix, but on YouTube. And then his agent's like, let me show this to somebody. And then Netflix bought it.
Yeah. Thank God.
Yeah.
I would have watched it on YouTube either way, but funny.
Yeah.
All right, let's do some picks, pal.
Do it to it.
All right, right from the jump, we talked about it being hard, so I'm going to give it to you. Bears at the Colts, and the Colts are minus 1.5.
Give me the Colts, baby.
The Colts defense sucks for some
terrible.
reason.
All right. The Texans at the Vikings. Texans are -1.5.
Taking the Texans.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Take it, bitch.
-1.5. All right. This one's going to be a fun one, I think.
Okay.
The Eagles at the Saints, and the Saints are -2.5.
Give me the Saints.
Oh,
I don't know why, but
Did
it's
you
like,
feeling good?
well, the Eagles fucking suck. They don't have it.
I don't know.
There's something about their team.
There's something about their team.
It's not their talent and everything. It's like their team is like, I don't know that they've fixed what the end of last year's problem was.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't know if they got any better at calling offensive plays. Because
Kellen Moore's fucking terrible.
Yeah, Kellen Moore's a dick face. Now, I do like what they said. If you listen to Travis and Jason talk about it.
Yeah.
Jason said, if you're telling me that if we run the ball, we may not get it.
Yeah.
But if you're telling me we have Saquon Barkley wide open in the flats and all you got to do is catch it, he's like, I'm probably taking that one. So, I mean, I understand it too.
Yeah.
But again,
that's not,
like,
that should have never been an option.
No, it's like,
they don't have any timeouts.
No. And you have 2 plays there.
And I'm going to tell you what.
All you need to get is 2 yards because if it's 4th and 1, you're pushing it in.
Everybody says, well, he's wide open. I don't know that he gets the first down.
Oh,
there's 2 fucking defenders right there.
Yeah, but I think he gets at least
and he's running sideways.
But all he had to do was get close enough because you're going for
I understand that. I understand that.
Yeah.
But everybody just assumes that he was getting the first down.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he was going to.
I gotcha.
That guy's 3 yards away from him, and he's running laterally.
Yeah, he has to turn up. Yeah.
And he's going to get shoved out of bounds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the clock was stopping either way. Yeah.
Like, that's you got to run the fucking football.
Yeah.
You're playing the clock. You're not playing the team.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just tired of all these fucking morons. I guess I should have that job.
Apply for it.
Just as good as Sirianni.
Yeah.
These guys are really good. And I poked them in shit, and now they're growing. Okay. I'm going to give you Carolina Panthers at the Las Vegas Raiders. Carolina's getting 5.5. Red Rifle game.
I think the obvious one is the Raiders. But anytime that there happens to be a switchover, it seems like that's very now. And next week, no.
Yeah.
Next week, no. But it seems like that very first week, that dude fucking plays his ass off. And so I'm going Panthers.
In our
with
pick
the
thing,
5.5.
In our pick thing, I did that too.
Mm-hmm.
I took Panthers. Because it's not like they just went to, like, Andy Dalton won a lot of fucking games in the NFL.
Games.
Like, he's a good quarterback.
Yes. A lot of games. All righty, here. I'm going to give you Steelers. The Chargers at Steelers, -2.5 Steelers.
Give me the Steelers.
Okay. I like it. Thank you for that. Beautiful breathing.
I was getting out of breath scrolling on my phone. It's a lot of work. Detroit Lions at the Arizona Cardinals. Cardinals are +3.
Oh, my goodness. Cardinals.
Okay.
I like it. I don't know. It's something about the Lions are good.
Yeah.
The Lions seem to beat themselves quite a bit.
Yeah.
And I think, 3-point, a field goal at the end of the game, because their secondary, again, is terrible.
Yeah.
Their pass defense sucks. And that's what your defensive coordinator was a Pro Bowl player at, which is crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Let's give you Ravens at the Cowboys.
Fuck, I knew it. That's what I was going to give you.
Yeah. Ravens at the Cowboys. The Cowboys are +1.5.
Cowboys.
Cowboys.
I look for the Ravens to go 0-3, and then it's what the fuck?
Their offensive line is absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
Absolutely terrible.
Because that's going to be another thing of, like, by the end of Sunday, the Steelers could be 3-0 and the Ravens are 0-3, and you think the Bengals should win on Monday night, but I don't guarantee it because they fucking dominated that game and got beat.
Mm-hmm.
That's unreal.
Yeah.
Like, Kansas City didn't do anything in the second half.
Yeah.
Anything.
Nope.
Just
Penalty. When are they going to stop? When are they going to stop beating themselves?
Yeah. You fumble a touchdown.
Yeah. Yep.
Of like,
yeah.
They couldn't move the.
Yeah.
Because that got in the second half, because it's what the Bengals do to the Chiefs of run the ball.
Yeah.
Because we don't think you have the patience to run. And what they do in the second half, they came out trying to throw it everywhere and they quit running the ball.
Yeah.
Because they can't.
No.
They can't do it.
Can't do it.
March right down the field when you ran it.
Mm-hmm.
And can't do it. Okay. Let's give you. Is this the last one?
No.
No? All right. All right.
All right.
All right. I already gave you that one, I think. Dolphins at Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Yeah. I didn't have to give the number.
No, I don't even need to get the number. What is it, 5.5?
4.5.
4.5? Yeah, Seahawks. Yeah. I mean, I don't believe in the Dolphins. Even with Tua, I still think that the Seahawks got something nice going on right now. They're playing solid football.
Team. Their
Very
fucking
solid
defense
team.
has picked it up.
Defense is legit. I'm going to go Packers at Titans. Titans are -3.
Give me the Packers.
Yeah.
Dude, that is the greatest after Will Levis does that his second week in a row doing stupid fucking things.
And he just...
When him going,
Callahan,
what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, you lost the game last week doing stupid shit like that, and then you just gave away 3 points that were probably pretty important.
Yeah. No, I love it. Because you don't see that a lot anymore. And I like it.
And that after they said, what did you say? He's like, I think the cameras caught what I said.
Caught what I said. He and then
like, just calls like, you're just doing stupid stuff.
Stupid stuff that's costing us games.
Costing us games.
Yeah. You have to give me one.
Wasn't that the one I just gave you?
No, I gave you Packers.
Oh.
And you picked the Packers. I need one.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Stop yelling at me.
No.
You have a big penis.
Fucking fix it. Just shit together.
Get it together, man. Fuck, they're 49ers at the Rams, 6.5.
Which is wild. It's that big. I'm gonna go Rams inside 6.5.
Yeah.
I mean, if I know the Niners have a little bit more on offense than the Rams do, but I don't know. It's always a tough one, especially in LA. You're playing over there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll take the Rams in the points.
Yeah.
You're -6.5 there, or plus 6.5.
I took San Francisco.
Did you?
Yeah.
I can't remember what I took, honestly.
I can't. I can't
with the Rams.
Just watching what the Rams did against the Cardinals of like, okay. Okay.
It's a good one. It's a good point.
And I mean, at least they still have Fred Warner, who is like should be fucking illegal. That guy,
yeah, he's fucking fantastic.
Crazy
isn't he?
how good he is at football.
Crazy good how he is. And I think his most impressive thing is obviously, I mean, his speed's fantastic, but he's so fucking smart.
Yeah,
so fucking smart.
Yeah,
and I don't know, durability, I guess, because he plays every fucking snap.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. Good player.
He's awesome.
Hell of a player.
Super good.
Oh, that Blink Twice movie came to my illegal streaming site.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, looks pretty good. It's like you got Channing Tatum in it, and he essentially is a very wealthy human being.
Oh, okay.
Who then takes, I assume it's some kind of murder
to
thing,
an
island, and
I pick up chicks. I take them to an island because I'm rich.
Because I'm rich, and then I
slather them in baby oil, and have other actors do stuff to them.
Yeah, fist them.
Yeah, a lot of fisting going on.
Fisting going on. Yeah.
I'll tell you
or puzzles.
I'll tell you the one that looked good is I don't even know the guy's name.
The one with James McAvoy coming up? Yeah, it does look good.
Because it kind of had that...
Well, there's the last trailer that came out. It does it, and now it makes it sound like it's not what they portrayed the first couple trailers.
Oh.
Like there's a twist, not like a big twist, but it's like a... I'll just say it. In the original trailer, it seemed like they were staying. It was like a bed and breakfast thing, and they were staying in their house. And then like it's not who they think they were. They're actually kind of like fucking crazy, and they'll kill you. And then there's another one that came out, and I'm like, is that not
Yeah.
what it is? Because like James, but is it just him being like a weirdo? But God, he's good at playing that part.
Yeah, that's because it just reminded me of that whatever that Split.
Yeah,
he was phenomenal in that.
Yeah, it does look good because those thrillers, I like those thrillers, and because it seems like a fucking real, you know.
Yeah,
especially like a bed and breakfast if you're going to a state or something like that, and you're just trying to, I don't know.
Yeah,
I think
then that just made me think of that like the bed and breakfast thing of that fucking Saban commercial.
Yeah.
Like, he's check-in's 4:00. It's 3:55. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 4:00.
It's 4:00. Yeah. What's about it? It's not 4:00.
Yeah.
It's funny. Funny. But no, that movie does look pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not a big horror movie guy.
No, I know you're not.
Unless it's real.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want to see real.
Yeah. Did you ever get a chance to check out that Long Legs yet? Can you find it anywhere?
I haven't checked out anything.
Okay. And have you got a chance with all? I know you're working crazy hours at the moment.
Like 3 episodes behind on that Bad Monkey. It's been a good show.
Yeah, you said it's Vince Vaughn being Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn being Vince Vaughn.
Yeah.
But it's like, I just got behind. And I think I've seen Deadpool and Wolverine just came to Hulu.
Yeah, I think so.
I haven't watched that.
I haven't watched
seen
it
that yet.
Neither have I. I haven't seen it either.
And then I told my brother this yesterday because they were running the shit out of the commercials for this Joker 2.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even have any interest to watch that movie.
No, it's a musical.
I didn't need the second one. The first one was okay.
Yeah.
It was like very heavy.
Yeah, the first one,
but it was
again, I think we talked about it, would be way better if it's just a psychopath that wants to dress up like a clown. If it has nothing to do with Batman, it's a better movie.
Yeah. And that's where I got to also of like, you can only make so many Batman universe movies without Batman because I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, exactly. It's
like
Batman.
In this one, okay, so he meets Lady Gaga and they're going to do their thing. And that's the origin of how they start fucking.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Batman's obviously still a kid.
Yes.
Of like, I don't, you got one and you made $1 billion off of it. I don't give a fuck anymore if Batman's not in it.
Yeah, I don't need a love story.
Yeah.
With Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think she'd be a pretty good Harley Quinn.
Yeah, she's a good actor.
Yeah. But
it's like,
it's supposed to be a musical.
Is that what it is?
Yes. That's what instantly when I saw there was a Joker 2, I was like, oh, maybe it's like Batman. And then it was like, no, it's literally a musical. And I'm like, I'm not watching it then.
Yeah, I don't need that.
Don't care.
I don't need any of that.
No, I don't need a love story and I don't need a fucking musical.
Are they making another Batman with dipshit?
Uh-huh.
Have they filmed it yet? Or are they just still?
I think they're still in the midst of it.
6 years from now?
Probably. But I don't think they've decided on a bad guy.
Oh, well, that's something you should. There's a lot of them.
Well, they're supposed to be, that. Again, I read that there was supposed to be like a bunch of bad guys in that fucking first one.
Oh, yeah, because they're doing the Cobblepot thing on HBO.
And one, love Colin Farrell.
Yeah.
And I like him in that. I want to watch the show.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited about it.
I'm not buying HBO.
No, I know that. But
I can't.
I want to watch it because I like his character seems cool as hell. Yeah. And Colin Farrell's
it's fucking, an actual character. He's not like a fucking, Yeah,
he's not a superhero. This is a mob show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. But yeah, I think it's what I've seen is they haven't found who's the bad guy yet.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Whether it's, I think they're trying to go with like the lesser ones.
Yeah, which is fine.
Because they're also cool. I like the pig guy myself. I think he's kind of cool. Or like Mad Hatter. I think that's kind of cool. If you're going with the insane asylum, where the Joker's at, then
the way you did of like you're just making them like serial killers.
Yeah, which is
kind of what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, but make Batman fucking Batman.
Yeah, I don't need this brooding fucking treat Alfred like a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah. Like, I didn't need your father being a bad human being because that means nothing to me.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, your dad, so he touched your butthole.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't care. Is that why you see bats? I don't.
Yeah. Bat in the belfry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like him as Batman.
No.
I don't really like that movie at all.
No.
Because he's a stalker and he's jerking off while he's watching her in her apartment. There's no way he's not.
No, but I do like her as Selena Kyle because she's kind of hot.
And she'll be the one that like doesn't do it.
Yeah.
Like she won't come back.
Yeah, because it's not
like it'll be
artsy enough.
It'll be too. You wait so long of like she's on the other shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah. I know. I make good points.
You do.
All right. Well, I assume you about need to get out of here.
Yep.
And I don't really have much more to talk about.
Okay.
So let's do it.
WideSide.